I don't feel actually. You know what? There's I'll try and find it and see if I can add it for any of you who are Nitro users on our Discord. But there's a very good blob face emote that fades away. I've used it a couple times. Yeah, Mr. Pocket Punch. I don't I don't feel so good. Hi. So tonight, we explored we explored Pathfinder, right? How to make a melee character, how to make a caster character. I'm not going to make one of every class. We've delved into it. We've explored the similarities and differences, and so for tonight, I wanted to take a break from Pathfinder, and let's delve into this Unearthed Arcana that came out as a supplement or a warm up to the Ravnica campaign setting that will be released later this year. I think it was sometime in November. Now, the big gray box here is not to be ignored. This is playtest content. The material here is presented for playtesting and to spark your imagination. These game mechanics are in draft form, usable in your campaign, but not refined by final game design. They aren't officially part of the game and aren't permitted in D&D Adventures League events. If we decide to make this material official, it will be refined based on your feedback, and then it will appear in a D&D book. And for a while, actually, before Xanathar's Guide to Everything came out, we were, in my own home game, we were allowing Unearthed Arcana as some fun supplements. Hey, Rykon, good to see you. And then once Xanathar's came out and it added some official expansion and content, we all said, well, we're going to let Unearthed Arcana just kind of fall to the wayside and go with what is just published. And since that point, we've only been playing with officially published material. Unearthed Arcana is very good to consider. You, as a DM, are not obligated to use this content or to allow your PCs to use this content. This is for playtesting. This is for funsies. It's to add a little creativity, a little splash of something. It's really up to you. Oh, actually. Sorry, one moment here. There's one thing I forgot to... I gotta set something on... Okay. Is there a link to this? Yeah, give me one moment. I just had it up too. Here we are. This way you can follow along at home. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Yeah, you're very welcome, Rykon. Hey, Delta. No, that's fine. We had a little bit of a warm-up conversation, and now we're talking business. Let's delve into it. One of the races here are the Loxodon. Humanoid elephants, Loxodons, are often oases of... Oh.
The what better way to celebrate the return of the Untitled Ripping Open, a Rage of Demons box.
Oh, wow. All right, a Rage of Demons box. Although, Daily, thank you for that. Though with that, was it just the one Rage of Demons box that you're looking for? Delta, it was talking about what's happening in our Discord, the creativity going on there. Aw, Daily. Well, thank you. Yeah, we'll kick it off and let's open up the Rage of Demons. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to take a little peek. Aha. All right, all right. Let's extract our bubble-wrapped figures first. That goes back in the box. For the revelation to be revealed at the revealing later. And this is Rage of Demons. Let me go over here real quick so we can go over the rarity of things and stuff. All right. Hey, bubble wrap. So, first up for you, Daily, we have a monster that you can actually encounter in our Underdark adventures here of our chat games. The bubble rack. Oh, jeez. Mimics his bubble wrap? That would be dangerous. This is an uncommon figure called a Quaggoth. If it'll focus. Focus. Come on now. Come on, camera. Well, it's showing the detail of my hand wonderfully, but that's not what I want. There it is. All right, so there's a Quaggoth. A Goblin Archer. And Daily, the last little figurine here is, let me find it, is actually a rare. So Daily, you're gonna have a choice. You can choose the rare figure out of this box, or you can choose the large uncommon figure out of the box. So this is your rare. This is a blink dog. A blink dog. Or, if you don't want the blink dog, Daily, instead you can have... Dun, 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 dun. I'm just trolling you. I mean, not in that sense. This is a large uncommon figure. So, you can have it looks like a partially invisible, a partially invisible troll, or you can have a blink dog. Which would you like out of here? The large uncommon or the rare? A tough choice. DJ says choose the blink dog before it blinks out of existence. It's kind of like what, an Alakazam, right? If you don't catch it on the first Pokeball throw, it'll just teleport away. Let's go, troll. I need to make that classy joke at my table. Okay. Then Daily, I will get this troll in the mail to you. Or I'm sorry, an Abra. I'm sorry. Yeah. Very cool. So Diadem's got a large bullet, and you have a large troll. Thank you very much, Daily. I appreciate your attendance, your commentary, and your patronage as well. And you know what? Oh, how many of these? We're down after this. There's one more box of Rage of Demons. After this last one here. I might be able to order more. I don't know. Are they out yet? Maybe. We'll have to see. We shall see. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. Daily says, one day I might get a beholder. One day. Beholders were in... shoot, we opened a beholder. Was it in Monster Menagerie? In this set... Oh, no, it is actually in this set. In Rage of Demons, there is a Spectator, a Beholder, and there's an ultra-rare figure called a... a Shadow Beholder, which is an invisible... It's like an invisible beholder. So if you want to take a look-see... Yeah, they are in Rage of Demons. Yep. I might actually have some more Rage of Demons at the store. So if I run out here tonight, when I go to drop the figures off to be mailed, I can grab a couple boxes off the shelf to bring back here to you all for Rage of Demons.
You know me by now. Chat, what box should I get for this 1K cheer?
Oh, all right. Well, DJ Delta is wanting to take a chance here. The White Dracolich is actually a case incentive that comes in its own box. So you wouldn't be able to randomly pull it, but actually, I think I have the Dracolich at the store, if any of you are interested in it. I have the White Dracolich, and I also have a huge giant from... Oh, shoot. What's the name of the figure? I'm going to find it here real quick. I have the White Dracolich at the store, and then I have a giant figurine who's eating like a dragon leg or something. Oh, shoot. What's she called? Ah, here we go. It's from Storm King's Thunder. It's Chief Guh. Chief Guh. Here we are. So I also have this figurine too, if you want a huge giant. A very gluttonous giant as well. Going for your throne already, but get go Rage of Demons for the Beholder. Oh yeah, DJ Delta. Yep, DJ Delta actually got a Beholder. Daily, how much for Chief Guh? I think she was $25. Or like $24.99. She's in my car. I brought her home because I was gonna show her off, but I forgot to bring her. I forgot to bring her box in. Daily, she's a little bit larger of a figure. So if it's normally 25, if you're willing to throw in like an extra $4 for shipping, I'll ship Chief Guh over to you. And then I'll include that. Well, actually, if we already have the 10, so the extra weight, probably an extra 2 then, since I'm already sending you a figure, and part of the postage is included in that. So if you're willing to part with 27 daily, I'll ship Chief Guh over to you with your troll. Well, if you do it through the donation, I think that is PayPal, and it's a fun little, I don't know, it's some fun hype. You can put a nice, very strong male German accented voice with a message of some kind. Let's have some fun and do it through there. Delta, no one say anything besides Rage of Demons. So, all right, Delta, is this your fate? Are you wanting to go Rage of Demons? Pocket Punch did say you could just roll it. Seems like it. Okay. Let's bust open a Rage of Demons and see what you get. I only have one more box of Rage of Demons then. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Well, you know, DJ, I don't know. There's something. There's like a loose piece of plastic in here that it has some kind of it has like an invisible base. I don't understand. Look, maybe it's clearly broken. Who needs something along these lines, right? Come on. Let's see what comes in the bubble wrap though. Alright, so first things first. We have a common cockatrice. A cockatrice. So if you want to turn perfect for when you want to turn your players into stone. And it's on a little flying base. We also have a shield dwarf wizard. A shield dwarf wizard. And, ooh, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is another monster you can fight in our adventures. Yes, it is. So, if any of you have gone on a... if any of you have gone through a stroll in the woods, a random forest, you might have encountered an ettercap. If it'll focus, come on. You may have encountered, here we are, an ettercap. Camera, work with me. There we are. All right, lastly but not leastly, are you ready? Are you ready, DJ Delta, for your piece? You have a Drider. D-R-I-D-E-R. A Drider. I was having some fun and building some excitement here. It does have a small flying base to help support its size, because the base is going to be down here, but its torso is a little higher. So yeah, you have a large uncommon piece that's a Drider, DJ Delta. Congrats on that. At least for tonight, here's our final Rage of Demons box. Yeah, it's a cool piece. It's very detailed. The cockatrice? I forget offhand. I'd have to open up the monster manual. Oh, there's an illustration of Chief Guh. So it looks like the chief is wearing a broken well as a hat, and has a scimitar for a nose ring. There we go. And unfortunately, Pocket Punch, the treant pair, squishes you, and you never escape the forest alive. So, Loxodon are humanoid elephants, often oases of calm in the busy streets of Ravnica. They hum or chant in their sonorous tones and move slowly or sit in perfect stillness. Provoked to action, Loxodons are holy terrors, bellowing with rage, trumpeting and flapping their ears. Their still wisdom and their furious strength, as well as their fierce loyalty and unwavering conviction, are tremendous assets to their guild. There are 10 guilds in Ravnica, and the city functions on them. They make up the life, the livelihood, the activity, the commerce, societal norms, and everything in the planet-wide city of Coruscant. I mean, Ravnica. Lumbering Giants. Oh.
Okay, I will take the last one, added a bit more for shipping. Hope that is okay. So do the troll and that beholder you are going to open for me.
All right, in a wonderful German accent at that. All right, so Guh is going to be shipped to you, and I'll show you the box after break. I'll run out to my car. Here's the last Rage of Demons box that will open up here for daily. DJ says you just looked up the price of it, and the Drider seems to be about 10. It'd definitely be worth it. Uh-huh. Actual Jake, hey! Thank you for joining in, and thank you for that host. Well, we have some kind of a, I don't know, again, a spare piece of plastic, and there's some kind of a, I don't know, there's an invisible stick with it too, whatever that means. Alright, let's see what else is included. There's a bunch of bubble wrap, that's for certain. Eins, zwei und drei. All right, first up, Vera. I'll do a little pop. I like the black market feature that Pathfinder and D&D present, but I find it's more fun to offer the crazy goods for a crazy price sometimes. Here is a Duragar Fighter. Is the first mini in the box. A Duragar Fighter. Next up is a Half-Orc Paladin. This is actually a very impressive figure. If it'll... I swear, once the camera learns how to focus. Come on, expensive camera I bought, because you're highly recommended. Come on, camera. Yes, a Half-Orc Paladin. There we go. Look at that. Wielding a great sword, has a nice cape, helmet under the arm, noble pose. And then we have, we have a figure that could pop up in our one-word adventure because we're talking about warlocks. And warlocks is, if you are a chain-packed warlock, you have access to a wider variety of familiars, and one of those in particular is called a quasit. And so here we have a quasit. Half-Orc Paladin could have been useful for when my Half-Orc pulled the Knight card. Hey, yeah, hey DJ, right? Vera, I've seen DMs who make Elf Paladins, but never seen a Half-Orc Paladin before. Oh, and that's a cute cat emote. Half-Orcs actually make really good Paladins. All right, and Daily, this is your large figure. It is a Chasme Demon. Chasme Demon. A Chasme Demon. There we go. That might be a better angle on it, because it's definitely all up in the molded packaging. It is a large uncommon figure. And it has a flying base with it. And I have no more Rage of Demons. So we're for right now, we're just down to Monster Menagerie and Elemental Evil. Let's move. I have some space holders here to help prop things up. Yeah, there you go, Daily. Vera, you say definitely Starfinder material? Yeah, you're guessing the Half-Orc served under Inerval? I can't say I've heard of the deity Inerval. Or Ilnerval? Diadems, look like there's going to be a back and forth going on to see who can one-up the last pull. Yeah, so we've had some good pulls tonight, Diadems. Yeah, of course, you have your Bullet. Or Belay. I don't know how you choose to pronounce it or your group. To some it's Bullet with a hard T. To some it's Belay. I mean, kind of like what? Camarilla, Camarilla? Do you want to go the hard L, or do you want to go with the 2 L's equal a Y? Yeah, go ahead, DJ. Thank you for asking. Not a bad haul at all. Loxodons tower above most other humanoids, standing over 7 feet tall. They have the heads, trunks, tusks, ears, and faces of elephants, and hulking humanoid bodies covered by thick, leathery skin. Oh, thank you for providing the reference, Delta. Their hands have 4 thick digits, and their feet are the flat, oval-shaped feet of elephants. They're sounding kind of like Dragonborn. Like that of an elephant, a Loxodon's trunk is a useful appendage that supplements the hands. In addition to providing a keen sense of smell, the trunk can be used to lift and carry even heavy objects, and the 2 finger-like protrusions at the tip are capable of delicate manipulation. The trunk can be used to carry both food and liquid to the mouth and can even act as a snorkel. Loxodons are tireless, patient artisans with an unrivaled intuition about their craft. While they make nurturing spiritual leaders, their gift at stonework is so natural that they are often at a loss when it comes to imparting their knowledge to others. Among the Celestia, it primarily falls to them to build the guild's magnificent cathedral-like arboretum structures. Loxodons believe in the value of community and life, and thus are most often found in the Celestia Conclave. Some who stress the benefits of the order have been known to join the Orzhov Syndicate and the Azoria Senate. Loxodons believe that members of a group have responsibility to look out for each other. Once they have joined a guild or bonded with other individuals in any capacity, they devote themselves to maintaining that bond. They coordinate their efforts and are often willing to sacrifice themselves for the sake of the group. They expect the same loyalty and commitment from other members of their communities, and can be severe in their disappointment when their trust is betrayed. Hey, yeah, so you've enlightened at least a couple of us here, Delta. The primary difference among Loxodons who join different guilds is their sense of the size of the communities they belong to. For Loxodons in the Celestia Conclave, the community is the world and all living beings in it, all valuable, all meant to live in harmony, and all interdependent. For Azorius Loxodons, community primarily means the society of sentient races, who need law and order in order to function together. For those in the Orzhov Syndicate, community means the syndicate, with its interest taking priority over those of any group. Goes into Loxodon names for a little bit of a splash and flavor. And if you don't know what Loxodons look like, here are some very good examples. Right? They are elephant people. Well, that's a very large one. So they're kind of like dwarven dragonborn from the description. Although of course they have their trunks which might be able to act like tails. So they're like tiefling. They're tiefling dragonborn dwarves. And you know, in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, there's a similar monster that I guess you could convert into a race that were like hippopotamus people, and they loved using black powder, so muskets and explosives and things along those lines. Varys says, curious question, has anyone here played the video game Pillars of Eternity 2, Dreadfire, or the video game Battletech? I'm searching for a few RPG/fantasy game when I'm not playing tabletop games. Oh, yeah, they're, they're in Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes. Are they called the Graph? Okay. Unfortunately, Vera, I have not, so I'm not able to give you too much input there. Alright, your Loxodon character has the following racial traits. Con increases by 2 and wisdom increases by 1. So that's a hill dwarf from just the stats. They physically mature at the same rate as humans, but they live about 450 years, so about the age of dwarves as well. Lawful, believing the value of peaceful, so it's dwarven. They're obviously twice as tall as a dwarf, but their size is medium. Daily says, Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire is great and has the voice actors from Critical Role. Hey, howdy, Pneumonica, welcome. We've had some excitement going on in the broadcast so far. So yes, you are in the large size of medium as a Loxodon. Your base speed is 30 feet. Loxodon Bravery. You have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. So we have a little bit of Halfling thrown in the mix. Natural Armor. You have thick, leathery skin. When you aren't wearing armor, your AC is 13 plus your Dex mod. You can't use your natural armor to determine your AC if the armor you wear will leave you with a lower AC. A shield's benefit applies as normal. Wow, so we're getting, so we have a con whiz. You have a lot of really good traits here, too. You gain proficiency with Mason's tools. You have Stone Cunning, so you're dwarven in that respect, too. Keen Smell, thanks to your sensitive trunk, you have advantage on perception, on Wisdom, Perception, and Intelligence Investigation checks that rely on smell. And you can speak, read, and write Common. This seems like a very powerful package for a race. They're gifts. Yeah. The Hippo Gunslingers. Elephant People seems moose. You just want to see that just cuz. Pneumonica, Ravnica is a plane in Magic the Gathering. Think of it like the city of Sigil in D&D lore, or Coruscant in Star Wars. It's a planet-wide city. It is a hub of economics and culture and whatnot in the multiverse. And it has its own unique races. It's run by 10 guilds. And this is a peek at the supplement that is going to come out later this year, which is going to bridge Magic into D&D, because it'll be a Ravnica campaign setting. Alright, so Con 2, Wiz 1. Nice long life. You get a higher carrying capacity. You still get 30 feet of movement. You have advantage on saving throws against being frightened. You have a natural AC of 13 plus Dex. You gain proficiency with Mason's tools whenever you make an int history to stonework. So this is a very well-rounded base character. And don't forget, you can add your trunk to make a snorkel or something, or to reach and manipulate things. So first impression of the Loxodon, I don't think they're underpowered at all. I think they have a lot of really good aspects of other races that are included in this total package. If I were to make an adjustment going off my first impression / gut feeling, I would probably lower their speed to 25 feet to represent their kind of lumbering, slow, methodical nature, and to help kind of curb, because they have a lot of really good stuff. They have a lot of really good stuff going for them. And would going to 25 feet from 30 make a huge difference? No, but I feel, F-E-E-E-L, I feel, I haven't done any calculations, I feel like that would be more of a balancing aspect. Especially because you're kind of basing them on dwarves, and in your fluff, you're saying that they are slow, methodical, they kind of plod along. Not high strength, Vera. They get +2 con, +1 wisdom. Pneumonica, I have mixed feelings about this, ? Do you? If so, voice them. This is Unearthed Arcana. This is playtest material. They have gone out of their way to say, like with all Unearthed Arcana, This isn't official. You know, this is optional. You can give us feedback. And if we decide to print it, it'll be based on your feedback. I think if I were to allow this at my tabletop from this first impression, I would put the walking speed to 25 feet. And, I don't know. That might really be all that's needed. They can, although in the fluff, presumably to support this, Vera, in the fluff, they can be strong, but they're patient, they're methodical, they're very strong, healthy builds. Or maybe what they could have done is make two sub races, almost like dwarves, which is kind of what they're based on. They're just bigger dwarves, where you have mountain dwarves which get +2 con and +2 strength, or hill dwarves which get +2 con and +1 wisdom. And so maybe if we were to split off and make Loxodon as a base with 2 sub races, we could almost emulate what they did with dwarves, because it seems like that's really what they've done as an inspiration. Pneumatica, mostly just because MTG isn't really made for its story and has traditionally been made more for collectors than gamers. I know they've backtracked on that a lot. It's kind of an irrational knee-jerk than an actual reasoned response. Yeah, they're very big hill dwarves, DJ. Well, Pneumatica, Magic got started by a bunch of D&D players looking for something to do between their campaign sessions. So, that's how Magic came about. And, you know, now they're kind of... They're attempting a crossbreed. Especially because I think they want to make 5th edition accessible to many people. And I have a feeling that 5th edition D&D as a base is going to be around for a very long time. We're not going to see it have as short a life as 3rd to 4th or 4th to 5th. I think 5th edition is going to... I think they want 5th edition to stick around a lot longer, like maybe AD&D, like 2nd edition or whatnot. And so, in order to keep things viable or to keep things fresh or interesting, they're going to use the core 5th edition, and then we're going to attach different modules and options to it in order to play fresh games off the same platform. There are a lot of rules and cards, Vera. You are correct. All right, let's take a look at the Simek Hybrid. The Simek Combine uses magic to fuse different life forms together. By the way, the Loxodon are primarily white-green creatures. The Simeks are blue-green. In recent years, they have extended this research to humanoid subjects, magically transferring the traits of various animals into humans, elves, and Vidalcan. The goal of the so-called Guardian Project is to build a Simek army of superior soldiers, perfectly adapted to a variety of combat situations. These hyper-evolved specimens are called Simek Hybrids, though they sometimes call themselves Guardians. Simek Hybrids share many of the characteristics of their original race, including their basic physical form. Human hybrids are the most versatile, filling a variety of roles. Agile elf hybrids retain the ability to see in darkness, making them ideal as spies, scouts, and infiltrators. And Vidalcan hybrids possess the same calculating intellect as other Vidalcan, making them superior tacticians, strategists, and spellcasters. Hybrids' biological enhancements can change their appearance drastically. All hybrids possess some physical characteristics of animals, mostly aquatic and reptilian creatures. These include crab claws, squid tentacles, wings that look like maize, or fins. Here, come up and say hi to everyone. I'm over here scratching you. Come up and say hi. What do you got? You were fed. I don't know what you want. Raichi's down here and he wants to say hi to you. Let's see. Wings that look like maize or fins. Translucent or camouflage skin or shark-like maws filled with sharp teeth. Come on. Hey, there we go. We have a cat. Either that or I just grew a magnificent tabby mustache. Alright, Simek Hybrid traits. Ooh, another con. Another Constitution class. So our con score increases by 2. And one other ability score of your choice increases by 1. Variable variable lifespans, different alignments. You're medium-sized. Imagination, thank you very much. Hello to you. I think your cat hurt, yes. Well, he's not getting food, but he's definitely getting a lot of free pets right now. Yes, Imagination. Base walking speed of 30, dark vision, you can see in dim light, okay? Animal enhancement. Your body has been altered to incorporate certain animal characteristics. You choose one animal enhancement now and a second enhancement at 5th level. At 1st level, choose one of the following options. Your ray-like wings... Oh, that's what they meant. Like rays or... Wings that look like rays or fins, I guess. Not maze or fins. Your ray-like wings can slow your fall and allow you to glide. When you fall and aren't incapacitated, you can subtract up to 100 feet from the fall when calculating falling damage. And you can move up to 2 feet horizontally for every 1 foot you descend. Nimble Climber, you have a climbing speed equal to your walking speed. That's pretty good. Underwater Adaptation, you can breathe air and water, and you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. That's okay, that's good. At 5th, choose one of the following options, or choose one of the options you didn't take at first. Grappling Appendages, you have 2 special appendages growing alongside your arms. Choose whether they're both claws or tentacles. Each can count as a natural weapon you can use to make unarmed strikes. Oh, nice, 1d6 plus strength mod. They can't precisely manipulate anything and can't wield weapons. So they're kind of like the extra arms on Thrycreen. You can get a Carapace. Your skin in places is covered by a thick shell. You gain a +1 bonus to AC when you're not wearing heavy armor. Oh, so lighter medium, that's pretty good. Acid Spit. Oh, so you can get a natural attack there too. All right, well, everyone, and I hate to break Rachel's heart, I got to take a quick break here. We'll finish up with commentary on the Simek Hybrids, and then we'll move over to Vidalcan. So hang tight. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and I'll be back, and we will continue from here where we left off with an Acid Spit on the Vidalcan.